Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. We also talk about other things too. And I have some crochet on the hook, some knitting on the needles, and some diamond painting to show you. And also have some photos from a viewer who has made one of my patterns, and very nice. She sent me some photos and I'll show those real quick for you. And we have a shop update. So let's get started. First of all, I want to welcome everyone to my channel. This is a channel with lots of extra interests besides crochet. I hope I can inspire you somehow. So I ask you to like this video, to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and also to join the community. The link is down in the description box and you can do that, and you get emails when my new patterns come out, and you'll see that a little bit later today. And also an offer code when I send out the emails, so that you can go to my Etsy shop and buy any kind of pattern you want, the garment patterns, and you can use that offer code for a substantial discount on your pattern. So during the week and during the month, people go out there and they like my patterns, they put them in their cart, and then when I release a new pattern, they get to use that offer code, and that's totally fine with me. I think it's a great idea. So those of you who are doing that, I think that's really smart. But some of you buy 10 patterns at once. I'm amazed at that, but that's okay. That's why I'm out there. And I also don't run video ads during my videos. Now at the beginning and the end, you might see one or two. During the video, I do not run video ads. I don't want you to watch those. I don't like watching those. They interrupt me when I'm trying to watch a video. And you can support me if you really want to by going to my Etsy shop. Now I have all kinds of beautiful things there. I have tumblers, which are really pretty. These are 20-ounce tumblers, really super duper nice. I have books. Don't have books, but I have a book, and this is Notes and Ideas. I've sold a lot of these. Y'all really like these, and they're awesome. You know what? When you write something in here and you want to take it out, there's perforated pages in here that you can just take them out if you don't want to leave them in the book. So this is a really nice book. I use it quite often. I use it for pattern ideas and for finding something I really like on a video, maybe a small thing. I'll write the instructions down on my Notes and Ideas page. So you can do that. Also, I want to tell you that last week I rolled out the Wisteria Cottage Cardi, and the pattern is now available on Amazon. It's already printed for you. You don't have to do anything. And if you're a member of Amazon Prime, it's a free shipping article. So this has note pages in the back that you can take notes and write down some things that you've done with the Wisteria Cardi, and all the instructions are in there, all the photos are in there, the diagrams are in there, so you can see how to make the Wisteria Cottage Cardi in your size. So this is available now on Amazon, so hop out there and go get it if you want to. Some people, that's all they buy now are my Amazon patterns, so I thank you for that. If you don't want to print them, that's a perfect way to do it. And then you can put them in your collection. And they have a really pretty cover on there, and they also have writing on the back as well. You might try that if you want to support me on my Amazon site, and I'll put the link down in the description box so you can find it. Today I'm going to start out with my diamond painting segment. And even though you don't diamond paint, you might want to watch this. This is so cool. I ordered some paintings from Craft Ease, and they are collaborating with me, and they're sending me free diamond paintings so that I can show you what I do with those, my progress every week. I have a little segment that I show you the progress that I've made on the diamond painting that I have selected. Now I selected 3 different diamond paintings, and this is how they come. They come in a nice box like this. I've already taken the paintings out and taken a photo of them so you can see them, and then I'll show you the progress I made on the one that I'm working on first. First of all, I'll show you a picture of Lake Cottages. This is by Karla, Gerard, and I'll put the picture here where you can see it. That's Lake Cottages. Beautiful, beautiful painting. And then Evening Stars, which is another painting that I ordered. And then now, I'm show you the picture of that. And then now, let's go to my easel, and I'll show you the one that I'm working on right now. This is the third painting that I'm doing. This is actually the first painting that I'm going to do, and one of the 3 that I ordered from Craft Ease. And isn't this beautiful? This is called Blooming Village, and it's by Karla, Gerard, and very cute, very beautiful, and the colors are outstanding. This is the color, these are the diamonds that I used to paint it, and they're all beautiful colors, especially the yellow. I love yellow, and there are several colors of yellow and gold in this, plus a lot of other beautiful colors. So let me show you the painting itself. This is where I start, right here on the corner, and I'm doing squares that are about that big. So I've done several squares. I'm all the way over here to this side of this square right here. And then I have probably a couple more to do this week or the next 2 times I sit down. And then I will start up here on the next row and work in some of the tree and the houses and all that. So I just wanted to show you that. That is where I am on this. And I'll get down here where you can see it. This is not just all one color either. These are all kinds of colors in here mixed in. So it makes the painting look very deep and beautiful, the colors, and the red especially. They've mixed in black or gray with this, and it really deepens that red color. And then right next to it, some beautiful blue and then gold and yellow. So I love the way she's combined her colors together. They're beautiful, and especially for a diamond painting. I will say that Crafties does offer paint by number, and one of these was in the paint by number group. It might have been this one or another one, but if you're interested in paint by number, they also have that as well. So this is Blooming Village by Karla, Gerard. For those who follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this yesterday. I put a picture out there, 3 pictures of this new knitted top, and I'm finished with it now. I'm a beginner. Oops, let me get that straight. I'm a beginner knitter, and you all know that. I've been struggling making dishcloths and all that. I decided I wanted to make something to wear because this channel is all about garments. Hopefully, not all of it, but most of it is about garments, and that's what we talk about here. I try to inspire you to make something for your wardrobe. So this is very, very easy. If you're a beginner knitter or even a great fast knitter, you could whip this up in no time, and it's really kind of cute. This is the pattern right here. Y'all may know this already, but it's the Classic Knit Top by Lion Brand, and this is a pattern out on their website. It's pattern number B70017, and I actually bought the kit on Lion Brand, and they give you as many balls of yarn as you need for the size that you choose. And I chose a medium large, and I made a large in the number of cast on stitches and all that was made in a large size. This is the yarn that comes with the kit, and you can use this on your own. You can buy it anywhere you want, but it's just easy in the kit. They send you the pattern, and they also send you, well, they send you the digital link for the pattern, and they also send you this Lion Brand yarn. This is really, really beautiful yarn. It's so soft and easy to work with. I didn't find any problems with it at all. This color right here is Marmalade that comes in maybe 8 or 10 colors. It's quite lovely, and I ordered another kit in the ivory color, and I'll be wearing that this summer. I also wear it in this one too. I made a few mistakes in this, but what I did when I finished, I went back and I took my embroidery skills and I went underneath and I fixed some of the little mistakes that I'd made in the body of the sweater. The back has a couple of mistakes, and the front had one that I found, and I fixed it as best I could, and I don't think you can even see it. And then I blocked the sweater, and I used Soak, S-O-A-K. That's a kind of a little bit of a soak for wool, and I soaked it in warmish water for 30 minutes, and then I squeezed all the water out and I let it dry on my dryer there, just laid there for maybe 2 or 3 days, and then it was easy to put on. It's so soft. It's softer and it lays nicer than it did before I blocked it. So let me stand up and I'll show this to you. Well, this is my Classic Knit Top by Lion Brand, and it's designed by Mama in a Stitch. You've probably seen her website around here and there, but she's a good designer because she designed this all in one piece. You make 2 pieces just alike. They're just 2 squares, and a little bit of a design at the top, which is just knitting rows. So it's so easy, you can't imagine how easy this is. Even I knitted it, and I'm quite a beginner knitter. So it has a 4x4 rib at the bottom, and like I said, the 4 rows of knit at the top, which gives it a little bit of an edge right here. It's made in 2 pieces, and all you do is sew up. You sew up the seams on the side, and you sew the shoulders, and then you're done. It doesn't get any easier than that. So I'll show you the back. This is what the back looks like. And when I blocked it and it lengthened quite a bit. Before I blocked it, it was right below my waist, and I thought, oh, I can't wear that. And then when I blocked it, I had a suggestion from one of my viewers. She said, just stretch it a little bit lengthwise, because widthwise it won't stretch. And she's right about that. I didn't try to stretch it this way because it was already a large. But the next one I make, I'll make a medium, and it won't be this far down on my arms. But I really kind of like that. I just, for a medium, the one that showed on the pattern was smaller up here at the shoulders, and I think that's probably what I'll do next time. And I might lengthen it just a couple of rows, but maybe not at all. I don't know. I'm going to make a medium though. So we'll see how that goes. But this, I really like it. This is the classic knit top from Lion Brand. I purchased it in a kit. I also make this with a size 11 needle, big needles, but I held it 2 strands at a time. So you hold 2 strands and use an 11 needle, and it turns out really nice. So this is my classic knit top from Lion Brand. One of my viewers named Janet Wyndham, I hope you don't mind me using your last name, Janet. I'm not saying where you are, but anyway, these are 3 pictures of the Kimberly cowl sideways that she made from one of my earlier patterns. This is what it looks like. It's the Kimberly cowl sideways version, and this comes with the Kimberly cowl pattern that is out on the Etsy shop, so it's easy to find. The Kimberly cowl is named for my daughter Kimberly, so one of my very first patterns. And a shout out to Kim. I appreciate all that she does for me. Now, this is what it looks like. It's a sideways version, crocheted sideways, and you can make it as big or small as you want. Now, Janet, she wrote me a note with these 3 pictures, and I'll show you one. The first one is the Kimberly cowl in the beige, and she said it was using a K hook and 4 skeins of Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee alpaca twist in colorway 05 linen, and it's 11¼ inches wide and 9½ feet long. That is a long scarf, but she said it's 90% acrylic, 10% alpaca, 175 yards per skein. So she used 4 skeins for that. That's very beautiful. I appreciate that photo that you sent me. Now, another one is made with a 7mm hook and Lion Brand's Mandala Gradient in blue. So the blue one is made with Lion Brand Mandala Gradient. 2 cakes at 295 yards each. So it's a number 4 weight, but it's kind of thick, she says, and it's 90% acrylic, 10% nylon. This one is 8.25 feet long, but she wanted to make my scarf with it. So thank you, Janet. That's beautiful, beautiful. And here's another picture of one of her Kimberly cowl sideways version, and this is the last one that I found. So she sent me 3 photos. Thank you, Janet. Very beautiful, and thank you for making my Kimberly cowl sideways. As you know, and as I mentioned a few weeks ago, I said I wanted to do the Cat's Meow blanket, and here it is. I ordered the kit from Mary Maxim, one of my favorite companies in the whole world. Really like Mary Maxim, but I went ahead and ordered the kit as it is shown. I used the same colors as she did in her blanket, and this is Christine Noggle from Sweet Potato 3, and you can go out and buy her pattern, which I had already done, but I went ahead and bought the kit because it had the right number of skeins of yarn and all that for what I wanted to make. And it comes with a graph like that. It's tiny, so I'm struggling a little bit with the graph, but I'll be fine. Now, what I didn't do was to be smart about how the yarn was done. Now, you have to change yarn on every line. So all the way across, you're going to change yarn 2 times. And let me just show you how this turned out. It was a challenge for me because I haven't done one of these in a long time. And the last item I did like this was a pillow, and I did it in black and white squares, and I used bobbins for that. And if you've never used a bobbin, it's interesting. You just take your yarn and you wind it around one of these. I went ahead and ordered these. I gave away my old bobbins when I was giving away everything out of my craft room, and I went to find them and I realized I'd given those away. So I bought some more on Amazon. These are Clover knitting bobbin sets, and there are 6 bobbins in there. I probably don't need that many. But what I'll do is I'll wind the yarn around. You wind the yarn from here to here, all the way around, and then you attach it right here. And so it hangs on the back of your blanket until you need it again. And so I just you just have to kind of do it to understand how it works. I had already done this method before, and it is very efficient, so I'll probably continue to do that on my blanket. I didn't do that at first. I cut the yarn every time I changed yarn, but I also sewed in all my yarn ends, so I'm not worried about that too much. But this is where I am on my cat's meow blanket. It's just a long blanket, and here I did all the way across. And as you know, I always point out when I make mistakes. I make a ton of mistakes, but you know, if they're not egregious, I just go ahead and finish whatever it is and just get over myself. But this is a mistake that I made. See right here, I went too far with the gray because I wasn't reading the graph correctly. So I went too far, and then I had already gotten all the way across to the other line, and I just thought, you know what, this is for the house. I'm not going to give this to anybody, so I'm just going to leave that where it is. And that'll remind me that I needed bobbins, because bobbins are very efficient, and you just count the number of stitches. You go over and you grab the other bobbin off the back of the blanket, and you just pull it through and start working with it, and you drop the other one. So I'll probably use the actual yarn ball on the ends because they just go all the way up the sides, and I'll probably just do that. And then I'll use the bobbins for the middle two colors that are in the middle. Now I've kind of figured that out. Now this is the yarn that they sent me. This is Red Heart Roll With It Melange right here, Melange. And it's acrylic, 100% acrylic, and it's quite beautiful. Look at this. This is really pretty. And the colorway here is Theater. That is the colorway, Theater. And beautiful colors. I love that, and I just went ahead and ordered the one that was they give you quite a choice of all the different colors that you can select, but that's the one that I liked. And this is the color that goes with it. This is called Cloudy Day, and this is Premier Anti-Pilling Worsted. Easy as pie, size 4, like this melange, just size 4, of course. And this is a very nice color. It's a neutral color, and you crochet it with that, and it looks pretty good right there. It's the way it looks together. I love it. The melange has a color in it very similar to the Cloudy Day, so it kind of picks up that color when you crochet it. And again, I'll show those to you. This is melange right here, and then Cloudy Day picks up right over here on this side. There's Cloudy Day up next to it. So I don't know if it matters. If I get back here, you can see how it fits together. See, there's different rows. I can't really show that to you, but as I get farther along, I will show you my progress as I move through that beautiful blanket. I can't wait to finish it. As you know, in this video, I'm going to introduce a new pattern, and this is one that y'all have been asking for several months, and I've not put the pattern out there, but I have now, and it is out on my Etsy shop, and it's called the Open Weave Cardigan, and I'm wearing that right now. This is what it looks like on the Etsy shop, Open Weave Cardigan. This is a size inclusive pattern. You can be as big or small as you are and actually make one to fit you the first time. So that's how I design my patterns. All of them are size inclusive, and I just wanted you to know that. As I explained a while back, I was looking at the runways this year for the winter, and it was actually in the fall and the winter, and there were a lot of these open weave cardigans, and they were mostly this color, kind of a beigey color. I made this with I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby, and this is what I have left of my third skein. This is tweed, and it's ivory tweed actually is the colorway. Very nice. It's all acrylic and a little bit of viscose, which are the nips in there, the little tiny colors like that. And there are quite a few here. So it's a rich looking yarn. It's very, very comfortable and soft. All the things, all knocked off all the boxes. It was great. It was great. Now, I first made this with I Love This Yarn, and this is what it looked like. This is the last of the third skein. And I'm just going to see if I got Moody Mosaic is the colorway. Moody Mosaic is the colorway. And that's what it looks like up close. It's got some beautiful colors in it. Crystal is wearing that one. And I wouldn't recommend always making dark colors or multicolored colors like this one. It's mosaic, so it's got a lot of colors in it. But it looks pretty good because the stitch pattern is open. And so you can see the blouse or knit top or whatever you have underneath it, so it gives it a nice contrast there, which I can understand. I think that looks pretty good. Well, I'm actually doing that with the opposite color. I'm using the light color open weave CARDI and a black turtleneck underneath. So I'm going to stand up and show you what this looks like on me. Well, this is my open weave CARDI. I basically really love this. This is my third one. I made a blue one as well. And I love this one probably the most because it's a neutral color and it's tweed. I really love tweed so much. And I made it the perfect length and I made it the perfect width. It's wide enough so that it almost meets in the front, and I didn't really want it to overlap or anything. So this is basically a perfect size for me. And I'll give you a little advice. When you make one, you measure from the front of yourself all the way around to the other side of yourself, from here to here. And I would add a couple inches to that, or maybe more, because when you crochet, it kind of draws up that chain. So I would suggest that you do that, and that way it'll be plenty big. You won't be worried about it being too small. So that's just a little bit of advice I can give you. The sleeves, I made these different on all three of the open weave CARDIs. I made this section longer on a couple of them, and the sleeve came down basically to my elbow. But this one I made a little bit shorter, and this is what the back looks like. It's just about mid-hip and very, very comfortable. Of course, it's got plenty of give in it, so it's pretty versatile. You can wear it with pretty much anything under it, a tank top, a button-down shirt, a button-up shirt, a low-necked knit top, short sleeve, or long sleeve. You can do that. And so obviously I'm wearing long sleeves today because it's winter time. And a pair of tan dress pants. So this is my outfit of the day, so I can go and eat lunch or run some errands or do whatever I want. It's about 60 outside, so it's perfect weather for the open weave CARDI. Again, you can find that on my Etsy shop, the open weave cardigan. And you can also, if you're a member of the community, look in your inbox because you'll have an offer code that you can use on any garment pattern in my shop. I have 139, I believe I counted at last count. So there are plenty of those out there. You can get the Kimberly Cowl sideways out there. You can get anything you want. So just know that the garment patterns are on sale. If you're in the community, you can use that offer code and grab some of those patterns if you're interested. Now let's get to giveaways. Y'all signed up for giveaways last week, and thank you so much for all your comments and your nice, lovely words to me. I appreciate them so much. I'm so encouraged by you knitters out there who have said that I could do it, and I actually did make a garment. I'm just so proud of myself. I'll make another one just like it, only smaller, and then I'll move on to maybe a long sleeve sweater. I have ordered some yarn, and it's a bulky yarn, but I thought that I might try to make a sweater with sleeves in it for wintertime. So before winter gets gone, hopefully I'll get that one done. And then the Ivory one out of the Lion Brand kit, I'll probably wait till next time to make that. The next knitted garment, I'll make that next. So I'm excited. Let's talk about giveaways. The giveaways you signed up for were 2 balls of the Shawl on a Ball, beautiful colorways. I guess you could mix those. I don't know. I think they're the same colorway, but I don't have a ball band for this. I don't know why. I always keep my ball bands, but something happened. But it's 2 skeins of that. The keyword there was ball. I also have a cake of chunky Malabrigo in the colorway Acorn. I can't talk today. The colorway Acorn, greens and browns. Very pretty. It'd be pretty in a hat. I think that would make a really nice hat. Nice neutral colors and beautiful, beautiful yarn. Very, very soft and chunky, so it's fast knit or crochet, whatever you want to do with it. And the keyword there was chunky, C-H-U-N-K-Y, chunky. And that was a Malabrigo yarn. The luxury yarn, very, very nice. And then the Crochet World, and this is the newest version. This is the spring of 2025. Lots of great patterns in here. So let's turn the camera to the computer and find out who wins these 3 gifts this week. Here we are at the computer, and I have already typed in the word world for the Crochet World magazine, and of course the address of the video is up here at the top. So let's see how many comments we had for the Crochet World magazine. This is the spring of 2025. So let's find out who wins the magazine today. This is the Crochet World magazine for spring of 2025. And that winner is Alice Kentish. I'm sorry, Kentish. If I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Alice, but you're the winner for the Crochet World magazine. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right, let's go up here and let's change this to ball. And this is for, I'm sorry about the camera work here. It's not all that great. I have to keep myself going here. All right. Let's see how many people wanted that. Okay, let's go over here. And this is for the shawl and a ball, the 2 skeins of shawl and a ball. So beautiful. And the winner is Donna Wopke. Donna Wopke. You are the winner of the shawl and the ball yarns. Let's go up here and we're going to type in the word chunky, CHUNKY. Chunky is the key word for that gift, and let's see who wanted that. So let's go over here and see who wins the luxury yarn by Knit Crate in the chunky size. Beautiful colors, green and brown, really pretty. And that is Sue Lupfer. Sue Lupfer, you have won the chunky yarn by Knit Crate. Congratulations to all of our winners. Congratulations to our winners. I hope you enjoy your gifts, and be sure to send me your name and address, and also which gift you won, and put winner in the subject line. That way I'll know that you're contacting me and I won't miss your email. Sometimes I do. I get a lot of emails every single day, and I just rather you put winner in the subject line. That way I'll know the winner is contacting me. So thank you for participating, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And let's talk about next week's gifts, okay? Next week's gifts are some luxury yarn from Audine Wools. And this was given to me by Christy. She was very diligent in getting me the yarn for Felicity Tea that I wanted. And thank you so much. This is a linen and cotton. And it's kind of an experimental yarn. It's beautiful, and it's designed by TL Yarn Crafts, if y'all know her. And this is cotton and linen, 35-35, 19 lyocell nylon, a little bit of nylon in there as well. So it's very beautiful. The colorway is Beaches, and it is the color of beaches. Very, very pretty. And that will go to the winner who writes the word wool in their comment. Wool, and that's from right here. Don't put the S on there. Just use wool to sign up for that for next week. I also have a skein of Desert Spring Lion Brand Landscapes. This has been in my stash for a while, and I probably won't use it this year, so I'm going to go ahead and give this away. It's a full skein and beautiful, beautiful colorway. It's a roving yarn, and it is acrylic. I don't think there's any wool in here. I think it's all acrylic. Yes, 100% acrylic, so it's beautiful and very, very nice. So that will go to the person next week who uses the word lion in their comment, L-I-O-N, lion. So use that. And then third, and not least, but fun project bag that I'm giving away. Mr. On the Hook, every now and then he'll design something and order it, and then we decide not to put it on the Etsy shop because now I have WILDFLOWERS out there, and I wasn't going to put this on the Etsy shop, so I'm going to give this away. I've used it a few times, I have, and that's how big it is inside. It's big enough for the beginning of a sweater or a cowl or a scarf or a pair of socks or knitting something. You don't use near as much yarn, which I found out. So that is the third gift, and the key for this, the key word is pouch, P-O-U-C-H, P-O-U-C-H, and you'll be in the running for this project pouch from On the Hook Crochet. It's got a design on both front and back, and it's a zipper top. It's got a zipper on the top, so your project won't fall out. So I hope you've enjoyed today's program. I am hopeful that I'm inspiring you to do something different, or something extra, or just something fun with your craft, diamond painting, knitting, and crocheting. If you've enjoyed this content, please like the video and subscribe. and join the community if you want to. I think that'd be great. It's not mandatory. It doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. And when you join up, you get an actual free pattern. You get a link to a free pattern. You just click on it, and you can print it or use it on your iPad or your phone or whatever. So just know that, and I hope that you will sign up to be in the community. So I will be back next Friday, so join me then to find out what's on the hook.